Matthew Bible Summary to Exodus 40. The tabernacle is reared up. The glory of the Lord appeareth in a cloud covering the tabernacle. The 40th chapter. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, In the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the habitation of the tabernacle of witness, and put therein the ark of witness, and cover the ark with the veil, and bring in the table, and apparel it, and bring in the candlestick, and put on his lamps, and set the cense altar of gold before the ark of witness, and put the hanging of the door unto the habitation, and set the burnt offering altar before the door of the tabernacle of witness, and set the laver between the tabernacle of witness and the altar, and put water therein, and make the court round about, and set up the hanging of the court gate. And take the anointing oil, and anoint the habitation, and all that is therein, and hallow it, and all that belongeth thereto, that it may be holy. And anoint the altar of the burnt offerings, and all his vessels, and sanctify the altar, that it may be most holy. And anoint also the laver and his foot, and sanctify it. Then bring Aaron and his sons unto the door of the tabernacle of witness, and wash them with water. And put upon Aaron the holy vestments, and anoint him, and sanctify him, that he may minister unto me, that their anointing may be an everlasting priesthood unto them throughout their generations. And Moses did according to all that the Lord commanded him. Thus was the tabernacle reared up the first day in the first month, in the second year. And Moses reared up the tabernacle, and fastened his sockets, and set up the boards, and put in their bars, and reared up the pillars, and spread abroad the tent over the habitation, and put the covering of the tent on high above it, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he took and put the testimony in the ark, and set the staves to the ark, and put the mercy seat on high upon the ark, and brought the ark into the habitation, and hanged up the veil, and covered the ark of witness, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he put the table in the tabernacle of witness in the north side of the habitation without the veil, and set the bread in order before the Lord, even as the Lord had commanded Moses. And he put the candlestick in the tabernacle of witness over against the table in the south side of the habitation, and set up the lamps before the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he put the golden altar in the tabernacle of witness before the veil, and burnt sweet scents thereon, as the Lord commanded Moses. And set up the hanging in the door of the habitation, and set the burnt offering altar before the door of the tabernacle of witness, and offered burnt offerings and meat offerings thereon, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he set the laver between the tabernacle of witness and the altar, and poured water therein to wash withal. And both Moses, Aaron, and his sons washed their hands and their feet thereat. both when they went into the tabernacle of witness, or when they went to the altar, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he reared up the court round about the habitation and the altar, and set up the hanging of the court gate. And so Moses finished the work. And the cloud covered the tabernacle of witness, and the glory of the Lord filled the habitation, so that Moses could not enter into the tabernacle of witness, because the cloud abode therein, and the glory of the Lord filled the habitation. When the cloud was taken up from off the habitation, the children of Israel took their journeys as oft as they had journeyed. And if the cloud departed not, they journeyed not till it departed. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the habitation by day, a fire by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel in all their journeys. The end of the second book of Moses.